Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. You are watching my Craftmas series for 2023. This is also a collab hosted by Annie over at the channel Indie Annie Jones, and this is the Happy Christmas Palooza collab. So there will be content creators from YouTube sharing different projects, Christmas crafts, thrift flips, recipes, shopping hauls, anything goes with Christmas Palooza with a Christmas theme. So definitely check out Annie's channel and the playlist link down below for all of the Christmas inspiration from all of these really amazing creators. I'm excited to check it out too, but I am going to be creating a gingerbread themed sign to decorate my home. So you are seeing right now, you are seeing some stamp sets. I am a card maker, a paper crafter, so I like to use stamps and different scrapbooking materials, stamping materials to create cards, of course, but also to create other things like home decor and Bible journaling. So I am just taking these stamps. These stamps are from a company called Sunny Studio, and these ones are called Jolly Gingerbread, and then the smaller little gingerbread ones that are like the children are called Christmas cookies. So I'll have a link down below to all of the products that I'm using in today's video. If you want to get a closer look or go purchase some of them yourself, you can check out the description box and find links to different stores that sell these different items. So I am just stamping out all of the gingerbread men and women and their accessories, and then I'm going to go ahead and color this and add some embellishments to this, give them some glossiness with some puffy paint and some different products. One product I will be using is Pops of Color. It is from a company called scrapbook.com. It is essentially puffy paint in different colors, and it gives you that same effect, but you can do lots of different things with it. So getting these stamped out, and then I will get to the coloring and all of the fun. So if you are new here and you are coming over from the collab and the playlist, thank you so much for being here. Here on my channel I share card making, home decor projects when I get a chance, and Bible journaling as well, mostly card making, but I do throw in a few other things here and there. I am a homeschool mom to 4, so life is full and busy in a good way, but I don't always get to craft all the time, so I try and post consistently, but life happens and I don't always. But thank you for being here, and I hope you stick around. I'm going to be sharing this Craftmas series throughout the month of November and December, and then I also will have a Christmas card series coming very soon that I will be sharing cards once or twice a week leading up to Christmas, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get in my craft room and get Christmas crafting. So now I'm just going ahead and coloring these images in. I'm using Spectrum Noir markers. They are similar to Copic markers, an alcohol-based marker, but they're on the cheaper side, so that is what I'm using. I really, really love them. Now I do feel like I did go in a little bit dark on these gingerbread men. I'm going to be outlining them in black pen to bring the lines back to life after I color. I find that when I color with any kind of medium, even if it's a watercolor or inks, I find that I kind of lose the lines sometimes. So I come in with a Inkjoy marker or Inkjoy pen and outline the stamp again. But then I do come in later off camera with the colorless blender for the Spectrum Noir marker. You can also use a Copic colorless blender with the Spectrum Noir markers, and I blend out that brown and make it lighter, make it more rustic, looks like it just was a freshly baked cookie out of the oven, and change up the elements of the flow of the brown color and lighten it. So you're going to see that here. I do not color everything on camera because, as you can see, there is 2 sets of each of the gingerbreads, and I did it all the same, and I didn't color all of it on camera because it's not necessary. You can see the coloring process here once, and then I will do this off camera and put everything together in the end. So here's the puffy paint, and I'm just adding this for the icing on the arms and the legs, and then on the hats, and then the little buttons. You could definitely use, if you are a crafter or you are looking for puffy paint, there is a white pops of color from scrapbook.com that I have in my collection that you could use, but I went ahead and picked the puffy paint up from Michael's because I have been crafting a ton of gingerbread things, and I wanted to go ahead and have a bigger puffy paint, a bigger amount of white. So there is that. Definitely, if you're going to be using a lot of white paint to do the icing and you want that 3D dimension, I would definitely recommend going to Michael's and picking up the puffy paint. It's way cheaper at Michael's. It's like the price of, for 2, it was cheaper than getting it off of Amazon. So there's that. But yeah, adding in the icing detail, and then I'm going to go back in with some of the pops of color from scrapbook.com that I have mentioned, adding a few different colors in and giving it that dimension as well. So I'm using a pink color, and then I'm going to come in with a sparkly one. I think this one is called Snowflake, and it's just going to make it sparkly and give it a little bit of a shine. But first I realized I did not color in one of the parts on the gingerbread girl here, but now I'm going to make this sparkly, and it's really, really cool once we put it all together. A little bit of sparkle and shine, because why not? Can you ever add too much sparkles? Probably, but not in this case. So I'm going to put this off to the side. I'll let it dry. I will fix the coloring and lighten that brown in a little bit and finish the coloring. But now I am creating the gingerbread houses for my sign. So these licorice candy canes and little candies are from Tim Holtz. They are called confections, and they are so cute. They're little, like, rubber almost little candies, and I love them. I have quite a bunch of them, and it was so fun to create these little houses. So the house is a die cut, and I ran it through my die cutting machine. I have the Big Shot from Sizzix, and this is a die from Lawn Fun. This is a Build a Cabin die set. So it cuts out these little houses for you, and you have little accessories you can add in, and you can even go the extra mile and add in extra doors and window panes and all of that. I only added in the chimney on a few of the houses, and then I'm just adding the puffy paint and these confections candies from Tim Holtz. And the glue that I am using is a Barely Art glue. I really, really love it. It works so well for paper, and it worked really, really well for all of these embellishments. And everything has stayed together, which is really, really great. It is a really, really good liquid glue. So it's so fun to create these little houses and put them all together and create different elements across of them and just play with the different pieces. Then I'm bringing in some more pops of color, and I'm just choosing to do red to stick with that red and white candy theme. Adding a few dots here and there. One thing that's really cool about the pops of color is you can flick them like underneath the paper and they will go flat, and it'll become like a flatter dot. So you can definitely have that poof and puffy look or pointed look, but if you flick the paper, it's going to flatten out and just kind of be a fun look on your project. So, creating these gingerbread houses, and I only show you 3 on camera. I end up doing 4, but due to not wanting this video to be super long, I just wanted to give you some inspiration and some ideas on how you could go about creating a fun sign, and or these elements could be put on a card. That is what they are designed for, to make cards with. I definitely want to pull out this die set again and create a card. Maybe that will be in my Christmas card series. We will see what happens. But yeah, definitely could use this element elsewhere. You could even probably create 2 and make a 3D box with this. Like, there is so many different things that you could do, because in creativity, the ideas are endless. That's why we can have a playlist that is huge, and we can share lots of different creativity from lots of different angles. So now I'm ready to put together my sign. So this is a long sign from Dollarama that I picked up here. I am from Canada, so I picked this up at Dollarama a few years back, painted the background white. It's actually a Thanksgiving sign, but flipped it over. And then this is some paper that I got in some cookies, and I thought it was a really fun with the edges, so I cut it down to look like snow, and it actually fit right across my sign, which is perfect. So I'm using the Barely Art glue once again to do that, and the scissors I was using are from Simon Says Stamp. Most of the products that I am using today are from Simon Says Stamp or scrapbook.com, but the scissors are the Simon Says Stamp Fine Detail scissors, and they are really, really great. I love them, highly recommend them. So just gluing my little cabins down, creating this fun scene on my sign. This is going to go behind my Christmas tree. I have a gingerbread theme, so I'm so excited to put this up on the wall. So excited. And I will try and remember to post a picture to my community tab once my decorations are all up and this is on the wall. So now, once the gingerbread houses are secured, I'm going to come in and create the scene. So these little trees are from another stamp company. These are actually from Simon Says Stamp, one of their stamps. I will have it linked down below in the description box. I had stamped these and colored these for some projects last year, and I didn't end up using them, and they were on my desk, so I decided to use them in here. They've got the candy cane, they've got the fun Christmas vibes, and it brought in a little bit of green to my project. So I'm glad that I was able to end up using those and bring in some stuff that I already crafted. So now I'm going to glue down these gingerbreads and their hats and the lollipops that I colored and cut out. I had to cut these out, fussy cut them out. There is matching dies for the stamp set that you can pick up as well. If you like that and you want to just run it through your die cutting machine, you can do that. But I don't mind fussy cutting out the images because it is fun, and it definitely, I think it turned out really fun and really cute. You'll have to let me know what you think. I also do go ahead and paint the brown area around the frame, so the frame black, because I have a sign where I'm going to be decorating this year. It's like by our front entranceway, and it says our home, and our home is in black, and I have a picture frame there right now that is in black that I'm going to be taking down. So I thought it would look good if I painted the frame black for it to match and stand out and not get lost on the wall. So you're going to see that at the end when I give you a close-up, but I did that off camera just for time's sake, and also just I just got a new tripod and I'm loving it, and I can go up higher. That's how I was able to film this. On my crafting desk, my camera only gets so much, and that's what I need because I'm only making little projects usually, or cards. So by getting the new tripod, I was able to show this bigger project, which is so fun, and I can film around the house and do different things. But I'm so excited, and I'm so glad that I could share this project from up high and get most of it in. I realized that I could have actually zoomed out more, but I'm glad I was where I was because you could see it in more detail. So here is a close-up of the sign. I'm going to zoom right in and show you all of the details. I think it turned out super cute. I love all of the pops of color with the greens and the reds and the candies and all of the fun dimension in this. And I'm pretty sure I know that it matches my decor this year. So you'll have to come back and check out that community tab when I post it. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you are new here, definitely hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope that you will come back again and watch more of my videos. Definitely check out the playlist and Annie's channel over at Indie Annie Jones. And I hope you get inspired by all of the lovely creators here on YouTube. So thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.